This video is about how some little hobbies can also be a really good exercise for you. So just remember, this hobby that I'm about to do is one of the most important exercises you can ever achieve for your hand muscles. Here you go. I may not be a doctor, but I do know some facts that I've learned from watching other people working out, especially this. Bouncing a ball. Well, what kind of ball is this? Tennis ball. If you said that, you guessed right. Or you said it right. This is one of the most important achievements you can ever do, and one of the most best exercises you can do for your arms and hands. This is more better for your hands, because it's like your wrist and hand same time, moving around, fingers too.
I'm going to do the same thing after he's done, but it's good for your vein.
Yeah, if you do it like this, it's more better for your arm, because you're moving your arm. Well, it's really, really old, but
No.
but it's really good for your arm, because it's like your arm will increase more muscles. It may be a little painful if you do it a lot of times, Goose, but it's still really good for you. I recommend you guys trying. If it starts hurting, then that means you've done really good so far, and you might need to do a little bit more. Sorry about that, but you have to, Goose. Right? You have to. But if you're looking for a little more of a challenge, get like a heavier ball or something, or a tinier ball. Because if you get a tinier ball, it's a little bit more challenging to focus on the ball of where it goes.
In a couple minutes, I'm going to start doing that, cuz.
Yeah.
And it looks like, oh, you're bouncing a fun ball. It's like training,
Yeah.
but exercise.
Because this is also, if you're training and you want to protect yourself, this is also another good workout. You know why? Because what if you want to throw a grenade or a bomb? You need to practice by doing this, Goose, right? Or if you want to do a sport, you can practice doing this too. Like basketball, you do something really similar. In other sports, there's balls. Not to be inappropriate, but yeah.
Like soccer.
Because this is still a very good exercise. Maybe a fun hobby, but it's still really good for you, Goose. And Goose, I recommend even grown-ups doing it, even though it's considered a fun hobby. But it's also a workout that needs to be done.
Can you help me explain?
Because anyways, Goose, just remember that doing exercises can be fun, but they're also really important.
It's called
So,
balance the ball. It's like you're balancing a
so Goose, just remember, if you want to do this, it will be a little bit of a challenge, but it's also still really good for you. Good for your veins, especially too. Good for your muscles, especially too. Because also remember that you can do it different ways, like this, which is good for your arm muscles. This, which is good for your wrist muscles and hand muscles and veins. Because
Can you agree this is good for your body?
yeah.
Like just balancing it.
Yeah, because anyways, this is also a very also good exercise because it's also not just good for that, it's good for your shoulder muscles too. Because your shoulder is the one making your arm move and bouncing it. But this is just good for your veins on your wrist and hand. It's really good for you guys, and I recommend you guys trying it. Giving up because how tired it could be is one of the most worst things you could ever do to your heart. Because it's actually not just being a bad thing to do, it's a mean thing you can do to yourself. Pretty much saying that you're just going to give up because how bad of a person you are, thinking that you can't do any better than just bouncing a ball. It's a pretty easy achievement, but again, if you keep doing it more and more, it can become hard and it become a challenge. That's why I said in a part of the beginning of this video, this can be a challenge sport too, and it's challenge exercise too. So that's why you could give up too, but if you give up, get back up on your feet, man, and try again, because this is, again, a really important exercise.
Myself because I dropped that ball, and then guess what I did? I had to go under under right here, this tiny table, grab the weight, go both ways in a circle.
Yeah.
That's how strict the punishments are here.
Yeah, because anyways, yeah, if you give up, well, you really are lucky that it's not anything worse that you could do to yourself. But it's still rude. And you guys might know Liam and Jackson from one of our previous videos a while ago.
We're giving Jackson a quarter.
Yeah, quarter of a chance. He's not as worse than Liam. He's done. He's not our friend.
Chance that usually everybody gets, but he has this chance.
Yeah, Jackson. Yeah, that's the same one too.
We were thinking about giving him this chance, but But no, this chance.
Yeah, quarter of a chance. This is even smaller than the chances that we gave him before, of course. But yeah. Because Liam, he has no more chances. Because anyways, about this exercise again, this is a very important exercise. Challenging, like I said before, but it's still something that you don't want to give up on. You can set a timer for how long you want to do this exercise. This is another important thing.
Oh no, I have to do it again.
Because
Kind of like do a window.
Because, yeah, you can set a timer for yourself. Make it a little long. Like, I would suggest 10 minutes or 15. If you want to make it, like, a really big challenge, then you could do, like, 20 or 25 or 30 or 35. Or how long if you how jacked do you want your hands to be. But if you do it for a little bit, like, too much, then that's called over exercising, which is not good for your body. Yeah, because if you do it for like over exercising, then it's not really too good for your body, and it could prevent pain that will actually stay there for a while instead of having pain that will sit there telling you you're doing a good job, but it's so tiring. And yeah, because it's still something that you don't want to do, working out too much because. Yeah, it's still something that you need to make sure about and be careful about because over working out can be a little bit too dangerous. If you do it like for 4 hours, for example, which a lot of people don't, but if you do that for that long, then you could potentially get back pain if you're like working out your back for 4 hours. This kind of workout can potentially lead to arm pain, shoulder pain, wrist pain, vein pain, hand pain, which could be pretty bad. Bone pain too. And because I'm not saying that this could happen, but if you do it for a long time, since we were talking about bone pain, this could potentially prevent bone cancer, which is very, very bad and very deadly too. So because remember not to overwork out for long periods of time, or else that could happen, since it could also hurt your bones too. And your bones and your bones is a very good part of your body.
I'm not trying to be that annoying person at school, but the only reason we have recess at school is to work out ourselves.
Yeah, and give us also a little break from all the headaches that we've got from all these learning we don't need.
Yeah, but I know this is just changing the topic. Thank you guys for one more subscriber. I know it's like one more, not that much, but I haven't gotten a subscriber in forever, so sorry I changed the topic.
Yeah, because anyways, this is a channel, so it's not really changing the topic too much, but you can call it that if you want. Because anyways, again, what I'm saying, be careful for your health. This may sound like an ad, because ads sometimes talk about health, but it goes like
the one about your penis.
Okay, man. Because